We all go a little mad sometimes.
Get you.
You are under destiny.
Here's Johnny.
Hello, welcome to the Horror Hour. It's the place we discuss, we debate, we disagree on all things horror. I'm one of the co-hosts here, Yutaka, and I'm coming at you with, guess what? A solo review. That's right. I was lucky enough to be able to attend a screening of The Batman late last week. And so because of that, I thought I'd give you my thoughts on this. I'm going to talk to you about things I liked, things I didn't like, overall impression, and then, of course, give you my score. So first off, let's talk the good. Oh my God, Matt Reeves gave us a detective Batman. Yes. Okay, I really have been wanting to see this. This is definitely more of a mystery thriller. So that made it a different tone at times, which I really enjoyed. In fact, the opening, and I think I've seen memes about it, and I think he even may have commented saying this is an opening unlike any other that you've seen in a Batman film. And he's actually really correct. It really caught me off guard, and it was so brutal, my horror loving heart was just in heaven. It's so good. And when I think about comparing this to other movies, I heard so many others, and I would have to agree. I mean, I could see elements of Seven, elements of Saw, and then elements of The Collector. Riddler gave me The Collector vibes so bad. But that's not a bad thing. Like, I really enjoyed those elements within this film. I think the Batmobile was really badass. I enjoyed there was an established relationship with Jim Gordon. We didn't have to go through all that, oh, you're meeting me, all this. No, there was already that relationship. And so with that, we see the relationship grow. And that's something kind of nice because, again, when you start to reinvent all these heroes, we don't want to have to go through so much backstory because we want to spend time on moving the story forward. And I think they did a great job with that. Also, I like Jeffrey Wright. Awesome job. Now let's talk about Zoe Kravitz. She did great for what she was given. I loved her as Selena Kyle. I really enjoyed her as Catwoman. I just wish we would have gotten a little bit more. They set up a really good story for her, and I just don't feel like we got all the information. So I just feel it was kind of wasted opportunity right there. But, Collin Farrell and Paul Dano as the Penguin and the Riddler. Wow. I was not expecting that. In fact, there's a reason Collin is getting his own show. He was so good in that role. And then before we get to Pattinson, I just need to comment on Michael Giacchino's score. That score is a banger. It is a 10 out of 10 score. That soundtrack, amazing. The score just worked so well throughout the movie. All the themes of the characters, even the themes when it would change when it was just Batman and Catwoman, it was beautiful. Loved it. And then now let's get to Pattinson. How did I feel about Pattinson? Well, actually, he did a great job. He really did. It's always got to be very daunting to step into a new role. And he really did a good job as Batman. I really believed he was Batman. I thought he had the look down. I think this costume worked well on his body. But yeah, he was a great Batman. Is he the best? By all means, no. But he's certainly not the worst. So, yeah. Now, with that, let's talk about some negatives. And let's kind of go back to Pattinson. His emo Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne, he could not do. And I know he's starting to figure out who he is and all that, but man, it was like late 90s emo. I want to go listen to My Chemical Romance. That's what I got. But My Chemical Romance's first album was really good. So, but I'm just saying, that's what I got. I really got that vibe. And it was just kind of like, oh my God. And he didn't do that part of Bruce Wayne good, in my opinion. It was actually kind of frustrating to see. So it just that was a no for me. Then next you had several other characters within this film that I feel are wasted. And I mean, I don't think they were needed. Carmine, Falcone, even Alfred, it wasn't needed, which is sad because let's now go to my biggest complaint. And actually, it's a huge pet peeve of mine, and that is runtime. I'm fine if you're going to give me a 3-hour movie, absolutely fine with a 3-hour movie, as long as you keep my attention. The problem is this film kind of didn't know what type of genre or what type of film it really wanted to be at times. It felt like 3 different films in one. Like, shoot, this could be an HBO Max series and this be 3 episodes. It's just that it wasn't so well connected in parts. And so because of that, it kind of dragged. And you never want to be in a very long movie and feel that runtime. I felt that runtime. And that stinks because I would have preferred to have seen so much more within this film, because it has the potential to be like this amazing Batman film. But that right there is what really just brings down the score when we get to it for me, because again, there's just nothing worse than sitting and going through that. I think overall comic book fans will appreciate this. I think Batman fans will enjoy this. The general audience might struggle. I would say if I'm giving it a score, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's an above average film. I enjoyed it. I'm actually going to go see it again, but it's not this, oh my God, the best Batman film ever. So with that, I just want to say thank you. Comment down below if you've seen it or what you're excited about most. And thanks for coming. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell so you're notified of every time we drop a review. All right, thanks. Bye.
You have been listening to the Horror Hour. See you next time.